about Juice Plus. I've been in the fitness industry for 20 years, and I already knew everything, right? Also a vegetarian, so do not give up on people because I was one of the hardest. And a person, she was actually a mother in my classroom. I had her son in 3rd grade, shared Juice Plus with me for a year, and I continue to smile with teeth and say, no, thank you, right? How many of you done that? No, thank you. She consistently loved on me and didn't give up, and I thank her every day for doing that. So my story is my mom was sick and achy and tired, lots of medications, didn't feel well, and I was a miserable, burned out, stressed out with 2 babies at home, a husband that I didn't get to spend much time with, an elementary school teacher. Don't get me wrong, I loved what I did, and I was so grateful for the paycheck. And at the time, this mother in my classroom didn't know this, but I was moving, I had made a decision to move out of the classroom. I knew that it was not okay with me that other people were raising my children. I was paying other people to raise my children. That was not okay with me. Maybe you know someone like that. Maybe that's you. But that was my story, and I was very stressed out. On Sunday nights, trust me, you did not want to be around me. I knew what was coming, and I just kept thinking, is this as good as it gets? I've done that for 16 years. Is this as good as it gets? And I knew, how many of you know this? You know that you were created to be more, to do more, to have more, and more importantly, to give more. Anybody feel like that? Okay. If that is you, then take what you have this weekend. And the most important part is not really just that you're here this weekend. It's what you do when you leave here. Okay? So my story was my mother was achy, sick, and tired. I heard about Juice Plus, didn't want to hear about it, but I actually knew I had to find a solution for her, so I got a little more open. And I went to hear a radiation oncologist in St. Louis, and she used big words, and I wasn't sure what she was talking about most of the time. Went right over my head. There were 2 words she used that night that changed my life forever. Not Juice Plus, powdered produce. When she said powdered produce, this vegetarian, fitness trainer, elementary school teacher brain of mine got it. It was like a light bulb moment. Have you ever had a light bulb moment? Oh, it was a light bulb moment, and I knew this was a solution for my mom. We didn't need it, not our family. My mom needed it. So came home all excited, got her started, seen some amazing results, even flew to San Diego to the Natural Alternatives Institute because she was diabetic. I was concerned it was a pill, right? Talked to the biochemist at that time, was totally just in awe of the integrity and the care that he even cared enough to listen to my story about and my concerns. So came home very excited. Once we seen some great health results with my mom, we all jumped on board. And I thought, this is it. Because at that time, I'd already left teaching. I was working for the American College of Sports Medicine as an independent contractor through them, trying to make up my teacher income. That wasn't happening. My husband works in construction. His paycheck's like this and very seasonal. So I was the one who was holding the stable paycheck and the insurance. And so it was like inspiration. Yes, I was inspired by what Juice Plus was. And I was not making up my teacher income, working that other position. And there was some desperation in my house. And so I decided to start picking up the phone, no matter how heavy it felt. Anybody ever pick up that phone or not pick up that phone? It feels about 500 pounds. Pick up the phone. That's all I can say is pick up the phone. Just let your heart speak, okay? You don't have to have a script. Let your heart speak and just go out there and get customers. Because without customers, you're not going to have a Juice Plus business. And so, yes, I've made up that teacher income in the first year and a half, got a comment in my paycheck. My husband wasn't real sure what was going on or what I was planning, and I just really had a lot of faith. I did a lot of praying, and I knew that God put this right in my lap. And so for people like Barb Wildman, who used to call me and I wouldn't even pick up the phone, sorry, Barb. When I got teachable and I really wanted to be like Barb Wildman, then things started happening. Because things happen when you show up. And I started showing up, okay? And I started copycatting the behaviors of these people that I wanted their kind of paycheck. All right, so yes, made up that teacher income, have quadrupled that, have this amazing insurance package, and I love what my boys get to see me do every day and who they get to see me become and what I'm helping them to do and become. So go out there, do what you have to do. Follow up is the key. Get your customers, and don't just get customers, right? Melt for your customers. Some people are worth melting for. Follow up with them. You have